back with some more raging loot. Oh, here comes Teddy Bear because I have some yummy rice pudding. No, excuse you. How's everybody doing today? Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me. Remember, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Alright, and without further ado, let's get back into this. But you won't ignore this, will you?
さあね。正直、そっちが善玉なら、読み人側に手を貸すのも微妙って気はしてきたし。
春明さん
I still don't know if you can trust them, because if they are the bad guys, it wouldn't be hard for them, like, to lie.
思ったより薄情なんですね。
I mean, you just gotta take their word for it? I don't know.
都会人の合理性とでも思ってくれれば？
見損なったとは言いませんよ。正しい判断です。とても正しい。
Hello, welcome, thanks for joining. How's it going? Sorry, I'm just having a snack. Big words.
ちょっとそんなのないでしょ。あなたあれだけ JNA のことが好きとか言っておいて見捨てるの？
Oh, hey, Lean, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Good point. Well, yeah, I was pretty damn cold-blooded. No, it's rice pudding. It's very good.
痛いところを疲れるばかりでも不愉快だから、反論しちゃおうかな。はるちゃんよ。
You've been trying what?
何よ。
わかってると思うけど、君は死ぬぜ。
Yeah, exactly. They have to kill her.
それで、いいんだよな。
Not all rice puddings are created equal, though, I find. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm glad you finally made it in. This was pretty damn bad, honestly. Apparently, this great Lord Shinai was a huge scumbag. He he should have told her that much.
君に聖典を教えたところで、君が人側であることに変わりはない。
Yeah.
君は狼になったわけではないだろう。匠さんや野里さんを殺したわけではないだろう。
殺してないけど。
なぜだか知らないが、君は聖典を知ってしまっただけのただの人だ。だから人が負けるということは、君も死ぬということだ。
Oh, I'll get that later.
二人きりの時の話で、安永君が狼である可能性に思い当たったと言っていたね。安永君がミスでそんなことをするとは思えないから、きっと君の挙動不審から君がそういう役回りだと感づいて。
We can try some Risk of Rain later, Lean. I'll probably have to, after this, I'll probably do this for about 20 minutes. And then probably take Bear out. And then we can try Risk of Rain if you want.
それで、自分の正体を確定させないままに誘導して、君が誘いに乗るかどうかを試したんじゃないかと思うわけだけど、狼はそういう役回りの人がいることを知っていたということじゃないのかな。
それがどうした？
He actually said that? So he's just gonna say, oh yeah, we're just using Haru? This was the part where he was supposed to start lying. Berlin says hi. By not denying that, you basically admitted you were an absolute scumbag who used Haru-chan knowing you'd have to kill her. Was he that bad at lying? Then how did he survive so long? Wait. Something was very wrong. I'd seriously misunderstood something here. And soon enough, my hunch was proven right. Oh, was there another twist?
ほんと。それが何だってのかしらね。
Haru-chan. Haru's voice was brimming with joy. A carefree smile, laced with seductive intoxication.
読み人はくくられなきゃならない。汚れた、醜い、おぞましい私たちには、狼様の渦と爪だけが救いなの。誰だってわかるわ、そんなこと。だから兄ちゃんは香織さんを手にかけたんだもんね。お母さんを幸せにするために。
ああ、
その通り。
兄ちゃん、春も。
Oh, so she's just ready to die, huh? She's like, kill me. Haru, coquettishly leaned on him. Yasunaga brought her closer without even a flicker of emotion crossing his face. Tay watched them with a broad smile. What? What the hell? Who are these people?
それで知恵ね、どうする？おとなしくするなら救ってあげる。
I underestimated it. I underestimated the madness of Yasumizu, and I realized too late that the Feast of the Yomi Purge wasn't just a system where zealous murderers killed each other. There was something here that completely shattered the people on a fundamental level. It was like a gear of madness. Those who knew the real story found salvation in death. That insane tale instantly convinced people that it was right to agree and to find peace in that. And I was actually surrounded by those very people. Understanding that made me remember that she was from here too. Chimi was trying to take a step forward. I should have realized this earlier. She, who was afraid of God, was just like them, who accepted their salvation. Both brands of madness probably had roots in the exact same thing, so she was just as susceptible to the madness as they were. However, it wasn't too late for her. Yasunaga's expression stayed the same, but right before I looked away from him, I saw a slight change. It was bitterness, irritation, something out of place on a victor's face. That made me realize that his plan for the scene wasn't lost to madness. Then I had no choice but to take advantage of the opportunity. I grabbed Chimi's hand. I pulled with so much force that she fell on her backside, but I didn't care. I dashed past her and swung my weapon at Yasunaga. I hit Haru once, Tay twice, and Yasunaga 5 or 6 times. Then I ran to Chimi and Miko, who were completely dumbfounded, and fled the hall. There was no time to waste. I had to hurry up and escape. If I didn't, I'd waste the one chance he'd given me.
春秋さん、何なの一体。
なあちえみ、
何？
あの安永君ってのは本当に頭が良くてやがるな。
何のこと？お手手痛い。転んじゃう。
I was probably irritated, and not just because of hunger. It was because of the epiphany I'd had, and because it had taken me so long to reach it. Yasunaga had a different motive.
芹沢千恵美に惚れている君は彼女だけは手にかけたくなかった。
You have a crush on Chimi, so you didn't want to hurt her, if no one else.
そして残っていた合理的思考でわずかでも彼女を救う可能性があるのは脱出しかないと判断した。
So you used what little reason you still had to conclude the only way to save her was through escape.
しかし大っぴらに脱出を認めれば他の全員に汚れが及ぶがゆえに。
Is he talking about me or Yasunaga?
僕が全員を叩きのめして無理やり連れて行ったという形を取らざるを得なかったということなのだろう。
Oh, okay, so Yasunaga. If he didn't intend to let me run away, he wouldn't have thrown away the sickle. He was basically signaling for me to understand and finally attack him. In the end, he was far more clever than me. I never stopped dancing to his tune. Regardless of, no, exactly because of that, I had to help these two escape no matter what.
なんせ大人だからな。
By the way, using an adult without relying on one yourself was a very adult thing to do, Yasunaga. Good luck with the rest. We crossed the field path, went past the stone graves, and over the boundary. Descending the cliff took a lot of patience. It didn't seem like they were chasing us, so we could go down carefully. Chimi's expression was dead. She'd been hit hard by a sudden revelation. The game board had been flipped on her. She'd lost, and now she had to suddenly say goodbye to her old friends. It was hard to just laugh that off. Should I have told her about Yasunaga's intentions? I did consider it, but couldn't bring myself to. He chose to save her by sacrificing their relationship. If she knew, she'd probably want to go back to the settlement. Or maybe I just didn't want to say it because of my pride as a man. That was fine by me too. Being able to shrug off such unfairness was one of the blessings of adulthood. So I consoled Chimi, shouted to Miko to be more careful, and generally talked as much as I could. The mist grew even denser.
ねえちえみ、もう村の外って言ってよくない？
そうかも。
やったぞ。ほら何事もなく抜けられた。
やった？
そうそう。さあ川を下って町に戻ろう。
川どっち
I couldn't see anything. I hadn't just lost my bearings. It was worse that I couldn't even see Chimi or Miko's faces, and I was actually holding their hands. We were already at the bottom of the cliff, walking on the stones below. We heard water, so it was clear we were close to the river. But I didn't know if we could keep going right now.
ちょっと休もうか。
無理よ。
ちえみ。
I thought she was gonna freak out again, but
違うの。
she stopped me.
聞こえないかな。水音以外に何か。
Confused, I strained my ears.
何か聞こえる？
ってきて
Uh-oh.
る。
They're coming. They were acting strange. I strained my ears again. Was it above us? I could hear the faint sound of rustling leaves from the top of the cliff.
逃げなきゃ。もう疲れた。春明さん、メイコちゃんを。
Yeah, just pick her up. The intensity in Chimi's voice made me take the situation seriously. What if the sound was just the wind though? Was she jumping at shadows? But I would have been lying if I said I wasn't worried. After all, the question remained unanswered. And according to the legend, this was their HQ. Wait, they were the good guys, right? Still, this wasn't a normal place. I had to get out of here ASAP. After a while, I was forced to recognize the anomaly. We couldn't reach the river. I ran along the riverbed. It should have been small, just a few meters wide. But even after 10 minutes of running, there was no sight of the river. We couldn't get anywhere. It was just like Ringwander. Wait, what? Ringwanderung. A phenomenon where people wandering snowy peaks lose their sense of direction and just end up walking in circles. However, even if my sight was limited, how could anyone get lost on such a small riverbed? I could hear the stream right next to me. This felt so wrong. I was as good as blind. All I could trust were my ears, but that just made me realize how useless that was to rely on. I trusted my sense of direction less with every passing second. So, the sounds of parting grass in the distance, the sound of claws stepping on the rocks, I felt like they were getting closer. I couldn't be certain. Eventually we slowed down. The others didn't say anything, but they were clearly exhausted. We hadn't eaten for days, not to mention the dense mist made our clothes all uncomfortably damp and cold. We walked along the riverbed without uttering a single word. The sound of the water wasn't getting closer, but something else sure was. Something. Things I didn't know scared me. The chill and the fear strangled me like a garrote as I carried Miko, passed out from exhaustion on my back. How long has it been like this? Suddenly, the hand I was dragging became heavier. Chimi had stopped.
春明さん。
She called my name through the mist.
何かな？
I tried to sound lighthearted, but I wasn't confident I'd pull it off.
もうダメだ。これ。
Her voice suggested the image of a grim smile.
何を言ってんだ？
Unlike before, I couldn't manage the defiant tone I'd used whenever she said something stupid. It was true that something unnatural was happening, and that there was no simple explanation. And Chimi was wearing down both physically and emotionally.
ちょっと休もう。それで進めばすぐ抜けられる。大丈夫だ。
ダメだよ。無理だよ。
どうして？
あのね。私がいたらきっと川は越えられないんだ。
Is it because she's a Yombito she can't leave? What? That was like...
だって言ってたじゃん。読み人は私たちの方だって。だから
彼岸を渡れないとでも言うつもりか？
だって私小さい頃からずっと休みずのものを食べてきた。それに私は汚れてるから。
ちえみ！
見ないで。
I turned around and pulled her by the arm. I looked at her face from point-blank range. It was covered in brown and yellow blisters. What? Before I could even be surprised or disgusted, I just kissed her. The sugary taste of blood, pus, and rust filled my mouth and spread throughout my throat. I didn't care. I mean, obviously he loves her, but ugh. Blood, pus, and rust. Ugh. Then, to discard all unnecessary emotions, I hugged her as hard as I could. My breathing and thoughts ceased. I kept it up until the pain began to fade, then disappeared completely. So, is that because she is like near the edge of town that she got all that stuff? Eventually our lips were separated again. She prioritized words over breath. Even so, I hugged her tight. I couldn't lose to something so ridiculous. She weakly hugged me back, but she couldn't keep it up for long.
Hiko.
Hiko.
The presence in the distance was definitely closing in. We walked. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna die either way, I still say go out trying. I felt like I'd been walking for several hours now. Our pursuers were close now, but I had no intention of rushing. Chimi was slowly but surely getting weaker by the second. Her speed slackened with each step, and the weight on my arms was becoming heavier. I could hear her cough and vomit something out. She apologized every time she did, and I basically replied with, "It's alright," using different words every time. We walked. Chimi's feet began to make wet sounds with every step. We walked. Maybe we'd actually been here for only a few minutes. We walked. Chimi kept apologizing. Maybe we haven't even moved a single meter. We walked. Maybe none of this was real. Then, maybe nothing that happened here would be weird. Eventually, Chimi called out to me with a hoarse voice.
Haruaki-san.
The fact that she'd said something different had sparked a moment of baseless hope. And so, oh no. Her gratitude was followed by another wet sound. With those final words, her weight vanished. It was strange. After all, I was still holding her hand. Or rather, only her hand. Oh no. I'm so sad that she's dead, but I don't know why that just made me laugh. Oh. Why? I thought they were gonna escape. What the hell? Not Chimi. Ugh. With a splash, her bodily fluids spread around, while her limbs and entrails just collapsed. Chimi was gone, leaving behind only her rotting hand. Oh, hang on, Barry. Perhaps her remains were piling up in the mist ahead. I had a strange certainty I couldn't touch it ever again. Was this what they called a yombito? I couldn't accept this no matter what. Oh, that's right. I was going to take her pinky toe. I guess he's going to take her hand, probably. Yeah, I put the hand in my jacket pocket. I took Miko, still sleeping, and shifted my grip to make carrying her easier. I continued walking for too long. Nico woke up. I don't know. I have to have some faith that she's not dead yet. That she's maybe outside of this town. She's wandering out somewhere. She can't be dead. She's like such a cool character. Nico woke up. That hurt my heart a little bit. She was shocked that Chimi was gone and cried for a bit. But then she said she wanted to walk by herself. So I put her down on the ground. The very next moment, she was dragged into the mist. Alrighty, guys, I am going to end this video here. That's all fireworks are going. So, I want to thank you all so much for joining me for this, and I hope you're enjoying this. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. See you. Bye.